What's up, family? So I'm about to shuffle, but I do have this. We don't talk about you, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. You could be that, what they call it, the black sheep. That person that took on a different belief system than the rest of your bloodline. You're Bruno. And people don't really want to talk about you or speak about you because you don't follow the rules of society. You don't follow the script of society. You don't follow the script of religion. You don't follow the script that humanity says you're supposed to follow. Go to school, go to college, get married, have kids, work a government job. um, until you are old and gray and used and abused up by said job. And then you retire, but you can't enjoy your retirement because all of your joints are stiff and stuck, and you got bone on top of bone because these people have worked you into the ground. That's, you didn't subscribe to that timeline, to that story. And so they judged you. They judged you. Okay? Period. So we had in the, I think I want to say in the, even the two previous reads, we talked about support, and divine said your home, you have home in this, in divinity. You may not feel like you have home here in the physical. Even your home doesn't feel like home. But Spirit says you have home in divinity. And they are supporting you. You are beyond these people's reach at this point because you didn't put limits on yourself. It says Spirit will provide the support needed or required for your soul to thrive. So you don't have to worry. You can have faith and just rest and be in the energy of flow. Okay? And these people that judged you, they sabotaged your beautiful life with you. Because of their small-mindedness. They didn't want to accept you. They wanted to make life difficult and hard for you because you chose differently. So they wanted to demean you, mentally abuse you, emotionally abuse you, physically abuse you, if they could. And some may have tried, but they sabotaged a beautiful life with you. Okay, this could be romantic, as we do have this card here. It says you've enmeshed your energy based off potential. Okay, and this someone that may have breadcrumbed you romantically. You may have put this person on a pedestal because they have accolades, maybe behind them, in front of them. Presently, they have some high accolades. They're reaching some really extensive milestones of someone, being in the room with some high profile names and and all of that, and you put them on a pedestal because of their maybe achievements. But that's nothing if they don't have that spiritual foundation. You need somebody that can protect you spiritually. And if this person don't have a firm, stable spiritual foundation, they won't be able to protect you spiritually. And that's what you need, because your home is where? In divinity. Look, you didn't accept the script, And now you're glitching the timeline. You're glitching the system. And you're about to quantum leap. You are chosen. Okay? But these people doubted you and sabotaged your beautiful life with you. They didn't believe in you, or just didn't accept you. They could have just accepted you, you know what I'm saying, and still loved you and treated you right, but they felt like they could bully you. Again, emotionally, mentally, maybe physically, because you were different, and they feel like just because you're different, that gives them the right to do what they want and say what they want. I feel like you're different or you're less than, just like a racist person. And they feel like they don't have to respect you. But you pulled yourself out of that energy and realized that you are out of their league. That's literally on this card. You fell in love with potential, but you are and have always been out of their league. This person may have manipulated you into thinking or feeling less than, but at the same time, you got to understand and know that this is just part of the journey. There were some lessons that you needed to learn, okay? And Spirit is providing you with all the support that you may need or require for you to learn a lesson in this situation and to move forward and thrive. Okay, it says find your peace here. So you can do breathing exercises. You can do angel talk, maybe Reiki, having a miracle mentality. Like it says, don't let them shame you for being pretty. Okay? Your beauty may be glitching the timeline. Like, because these people may have put beauty spells on you, and it's like, and did with all this abuse, mental, emotional, physical, you ain't supposed to be looking like you look. You don't look like what you've been through. And you got these people mind, they glitch, they don't understand. They don't get it. Okay? Look, pull the card. You are a mystery. People believe in you and are drawn to you inexplicably. They are drawn to you, and they don't even know why they're drawn to you. You are a mystery. People believe in you, and they don't even understand why they believe in you. But at the same time, they want to tear you down. But that's because you always find your peace, and you don't look like what you've been through. Now you're making a believer. I'm a believer. I believe. I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I believe. Period. Last card out. It says entities want you upset with other people or yourself, so you don't see they are the culprit. Call them out with consciousness. Okay, so call out these entities. You know, maybe the spirit of jealousy, spirit of envy, spirit of a lack mentality. Don't let anger blind you. That's why calming came out in the other reading. Rest and recharge came out in the reading before that, I believe. Okay? When you start getting angry and upset, realize that there's an entity. Maybe in a building. There's an entity in a noun. Okay? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. The actual person, place, or thing is innocent. It's the entity within them. So forgive them, for they know not what they do, but at the same time, set boundaries. If a relationship with that person is no longer honoring you, cut it off. Don't get mad at the person. Get mad at the entity and call it out. Entity of disruption, the entity of deceit, the entity of distraction. Rebuke it. I rebuke you, distraction. You know, the entity of superiority. I rebuke you. Okay? Bottom of the deck, baby. So again, this could be a lover, this could be a family member, but it says they can mimic your words, copy your style. And remember, we don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. First they was talking shit about what you do. But now that they see how you have quantum leaped out of the ditch that they dug so that you can fall in, and you did fall in, but you quantum leap your ass up out of there though. They thought that you were gonna be covered in dirt and just tired from climbing yourself out, trying to climb out over and over. No nails, because you done peeled them off trying to climb out. Calluses all on your hands, scars all over yourself from trying to get out but falling back down. Nah. You fell into the ditch, and spirit was with you the whole time. And they told you, don't worry, just rest. Rest and recharge for a moment. Sit in this. Figure out why you what you missed that made you fall into this ditch. You know what I'm saying? You did the work, got the wisdom, got the tools, was downloaded with the know-how. While you were resting, you had the vision within your mind, and we know that there has been stories of marathon runners that may have injured themselves in training for the marathon, and they're in the hospital, but they have a marathon that they've been training for, that they want to run, and they just visualize themselves running the race. And after getting out the hospital and not working out, not training or whatever, they were still ready, and their muscles and body was conditioned still, even though they hadn't moved much. They were still prepared for the marathon and was still able to run in the marathon. And so I feel like while you were in that ditch, that challenge, that setback, you allowed yourself to picture and envision yourself getting out of that. And so as you were picturing it, it fired off the synapses in your body, and it sent pulses to those muscles that were necessary. Sent pulses to whatever was necessary around you to find you, to strengthen you. The impulses, the synapse sent the impulses to your muscles, whatever you need, your calf muscles and your feet, so that you can quantum leap your ass out of that ditch. Okay, but it says they can mimic your words, copy your style, even try to replicate your success, but they will never hold the essence of what makes you you, and they know it. So don't worry or don't get mad if there's something that you want to do, a business you want to start, and you see someone else doing it. They don't have your essence. So make sure you keep going. Right? And them maybe stealing your idea. That's part, could be possibly how they sabotage the life with you as well. Them condemning you, but then turning around and mimicking you and everything about you. That is the action that made them sabotage a beautiful life with you. Okay, it's being revealed. The people and their entities, it's being revealed. There's jealousy, there's envy, no matter if it's a man or a woman that you're dealing with. Find your peace, accept it, and let your light motherfucking shine. We're not hiding anymore. We're not people pleasing anymore. We are accepting the fact that we are out of their league, simply because we're just on different levels within our spiritual journey. All right, and we're going to remain a mystery to these people. We've set up healthy boundaries, and we're going to remain a mystery to these people, because they don't deserve to know the ins and out of our lives like they once did before. Because that entity that was possessing them, if you told them what was going on, that entity was able to maybe go ahead of you and try to block it. But again, you got your daily routine, or your divine rising routine, or your divine setting routine, whichever, or both. You have your protections in place that you indulge in daily. And again, anybody that comes into your life needs to be able to spiritually protect you, or else they're just someone else bringing in more entities to try to pull you down, because they're not conscious of what they're doing. They're not conscious of the principalities in high places that are controlling them, because they allowed themselves not to look outside the box. It's literally the shirt I have on. And it says, got the tic-tac-toe, you see the little board there, but the X in box, they's like, fuck that, I'm finna make that. I'm finna make that. 3 in a row I won, bitch. Thinking outside the box. Yo bad that you couldn't. And they were too afraid to. And it took a lot of courage. Immense courage. Like, you don't even understand. You don't even know. But I do feel like you know. But yeah, these people don't have that type of courage. You're out of their league in regards to courage. You're a mystery to these people, but they believe in you because you stay true to you and authentic to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there, family. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Love you all, and until next time, peace.